This cute little creature is called a bladder snail. They look at them as a pest when they see them in the aquarium, but for me, they provide huge benefits. In this video, I will tell you the 5 benefits of having a bladder snail in your tank. Number 1. Leftover food consumption. The bladder snail is eating the fish leftover food from top and bottom of the tank. These snails can be a good solution to a tank that frequently suffers from overfeeding because they will snack on all the leftovers that was in your fish tank. I have a problem when I feed my PKB molly with PO1 fish food. Sometimes the PKB molly does not consume the PO1 fish food and the food gets stuck on the rock or corners that the PKB molly fish cannot reach. But since I have a bladder snails in my PKB molly tank, they are the one that really eats the leftovers and they won't stop until the leftover food in the tank has been gone. Number 2. Great cleaners. Bladder snails are very good at cleaning the glass of your aquarium. When the glass has algae, the bladder snails enjoy eating it. So you don't need to clean the glass of your aquarium because the bladder snail will take care of it. The bladder snail also cleans the algae and fungus that grows on the plants. As you can see now, the bladder snail is eating algae in leaves of the plant. Because of this, our aquatic plant will be healthy because there is nothing blocking their leaves. Number 3. Indicator. Bladder snail is very useful as indicator of build-up waste or decaying matter in your tank. Sometimes, there are fish that we don't see that die in our fish tank. What the bladder snail will do is eat the dead fish. Because of that, the bladder snails will increase rapidly. But because there are dead fish, it means that there is something wrong with the water quality. If you see their numbers sharply increasing, you should probably do a litter maintenance. You need to do a 50% water change as soon as possible to correct the water quality. Number 4. Eggs as food. Bladder snail eggs can serve as a food source for smaller aquatic organisms. If you are breeding PKB molly fish, bladder snail eggs can become food for the molly fry. The molly fish fry are still too small to consume solid foods, even PO1 fish food. Bladder snail eggs are a great alternative for cheap food if I don't have money to buy baby brine shrimp eggs. Number 5. Best tank mates. The bladder snail is a non-aggressive type of snail that can be mixed with different types of fish like guppies, tetras, and live-bearer fish. They can also be mixed with different snails except for assassin snail. Bladder snails makes a great addition to freshwater community tanks because of their cleaning ability. And lastly, number 6. Live foods for crayfish. When you see that there are too many bladder snails in your fish tank, we can now collect them and feed them to the crayfish. To get the bladder snail, we just need a small fish net and just move them up and down until they let go of clinging to the glass. I put them in a small container before I put them in the crayfish tank. These are the bladder snails I collected in the PKB molly tank. This will be the food of the crayfish for today. It would be nice if I have a big pond so that I could have a large supply of bladder snails for my crayfish. I see this as a great opportunity to breed crayfish using only bladder snails as food. I hope one day I can buy a large plot of land to build a fish tank for molly, crayfish, and bladder snails. As you can see now, the crayfish is eating a bladder snail. Crayfish can consume all the bladder snails we put in just 30 minutes. They prefer the bladder snail because its shell is soft and very rich in protein. Crayfish also grow faster because they eat bladder snails. Bladder snails are not a death sentence for our aquarium fish. They can help maintain your tank clean from the dirt and deadly waste in our fish tank. It would be best to have this in your tank to help and take care of our fish as well. That's all everyone. I would like to say thank you and shout out to those who comment in my last video. Thank you Jonas Orkin, Ian Ponce 6972, Lobimin Perlas 1228, and Michael Bruno. Thank you very much for your comment. This is Jack and you're watching Biker Drone.